Hello my beautiful, wonderful fellow fans, SuperMarioT is here. We gotta talk about this Nintendo Direct, because I'm gonna say it right now, this Direct was pretty good. I thought this was a pretty good Direct. There was a lot of announcements here. Some of it was precedented, yes, some of it wasn't. There was a lot of variety to be had here. They shoved so much in this Direct in 38 minutes. They said it was roughly 35, and it ended up being more than 35. Like, hot damn Nintendo. Excuse me. But let's just get into this overview. We're gonna go over, not overview, this Direct. We're gonna go over this, like, game by game, announcement by announcement. I have the list right here. And the Direct started off really strong with Luigi's Mansion 3. Okay, I'm gonna cheat a little bit here. I was kind of right with my prediction on Luigi's Mansion. Like, they showed off Luigi's Mansion 3DS, and I said it'd be a dual release of it being on 3DS and Switch. I was wrong of it being a dual release. I was wrong in that it wasn't the original Luigi's Mansion, excuse me. But I was right that it was a Luigi's Mansion on the Switch, so, like, I'm giving myself, like, a 0.5 bonus. It's like, okay, it's not the original Luigi's Mansion, but it is Luigi's Mansion on Switch, so you weren't entirely wrong, you know what I'm saying? But Luigi's Mansion 3. Hell, I was not expecting Luigi's Mansion 3 at this Direct. Not at all. Wow. Looks a lot like Dark Moon. I like the original a lot more. The original had, like, open exploration. The ghost designs were very good, very memorable. The atmosphere was really good, like Luigi's Mansion, the original one. Very good, very timeless. Dark Moon, it was alright. I don't like how it was mission-based and how it took place in multiple mansions. Like, that and the ghost designs were pretty generic. A lot of the ghosts in this game so far look generic as well. I don't know if Next Level Games is working on this. They probably are. But I'm gonna be cautiously optimistic because the artwork we've seen of this game with, like, the logo where it says Luigi's Mansion 3, behind it, you see a giant tower. A long-ass tower. That's, like, it's making me think this Luigi's Mansion's just gonna take place in that huge mansion like the original did. Hopefully it'll be, like, exploration-based, that'll have open exploration. It won't be mission-based, it'll just be this big, long, continuous adventure like the original Luigi's Mansion. If it's more like the original than it is Dark Moon, I'm gonna be happy. Just don't make it mission-based, and make the ghost designs more memorable, because Next Level Games, in my opinion, between this and Super Mario Strikers, they're not that good with level design, in my opinion, so yeah, that's the only thing that's making me feel like be disappointed. But otherwise, like, the design of the mansion looks good, the graphics look good, hopefully the gameplay looks good. There's already plenty of Easter eggs here in this as well. Yeah, like that part where Mario's suitcase is on the floor, you see pizza boxes that say since 1983, and, like, that makes me think, like, Mario was on a pizza job. You see, like, posters with, like, I think it's like Wanda posters with Luigi on it, and you earn money, King Boo's crown, X marks over photos of Mario, Peach, Luigi, and Toad. Like, I think there's gonna be, like, a decent story to this game, and I just love the look of how tall this mansion is. Just make it more like the original. I'll be happy. I'll save my thoughts and reservations for this game until I see more of it. Just let me see more of this. I'm liking what I'm seeing so far, other than the ghost designs. And then we move on to Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. Kirby's Epic Yarn is getting a 3DS port. Was not expecting this one at all. Makes sense though, because Yoshi's Woolly World got ported to 3DS, so I mean that makes some sense, but that's such a weird port though on 3DS. It's a good game, don't get me wrong. I hear it's a good game at least, but it's pretty weird. Funny though how a certain YouTube channel I watch predicted it on the money, but yeah, Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn. If you like Kirby, if you like 3DS, I hear Kirby's Epic Yarn was a good game. You should probably get it. Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey. This remake looking cleaner and cleaner the more I see it. I love Mario & Luigi Bowser's Inside Story. Best Mario & Luigi game in my opinion. One of the best Mario games out there. One of the best RPGs on the DS. If you haven't played it, you better get this game. It comes out January 11th, 2019. It comes out a month earlier than I was predicting. Literally, exact month early than my prediction. I thought it was February 11th, not January 11th. Because February 11th is when the game came out in Japan. It would have been its 10-year anniversary. But this makes sense, because Paper Jam came out in the other areas, like, January of 2015. So this makes some sense. Otherwise, if you haven't played this game, you better play it. You better play it. It is such a good Mario and Luigi game. And speaking of Luigi's Mansion, the original GameCube port being put on the 3DS, talked about that. There's going to be a co-op mode, looking a lot like the original. I'll begrudgingly buy it because I love Luigi's Mansion. I just wish it was on Switch. That's literally my only problem with this, because I think this game would have looked so much better on the Switch. So much better. Not even a debate. But otherwise, it's Luigi's Mansion. I can't hate on it. It's a good game. I'm gonna get it. Even though it's on 3DS. Should have been on Switch, but I'm gonna get it. Yokai Watch Blasters. That game is out right now. It's a new Yokai Watch. Not much to say on this one because I haven't played the new Yokai games. I've only played the first one. First one was great. I liked the first Yokai Watch. So the sequels are probably gonna be good, but it's out right now for any Yokai Watch fans. Not much else to say. The thing I love about this though is they were on the 3DS for literally 4 minutes. Not even 5 minutes. They were on the 3DS stuff for 4 minutes and they talked about 5 games, one of which is out right now. So all the 3DS has right now is Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, Luigi's not even 5 games, 4, one of which is out right now. So Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story, and Luigi's Mansion. Those are the 3 only games the 3DS has left. I think this is telling of how much time the 3DS has out in the market. Like, I think the beginning of 2019, like, I feel more confident in this than I do before. The beginning of 2019 is almost positively gonna be the last moments for the 3DS. They're at least ending the 3DS on a high note, re-releasing Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story and Kirby's Extra Epic Yarn, because I hear the latter is a good game, but the former is definitely a really good game. So, they're at least ending the 3DS on a really strong note, but we literally have 3 games left for this system, one of which is coming out in a month. There's not much left for the 3DS. I can almost bet money on that. And then they moved to the Switch like 5 minutes into the Direct, talking about Splatoon 2, not even talking about Splatoon 2, they showed like a little music, excuse me, like anime style montage of a new map coming, a version 4 update. I think this was delayed, and now they show it off here. I love how it was an anime style. The first the first 20 seconds I'm looking at this is a lot like an anime opening. I like it. I gotta play Splatoon 2 more. I'm gonna get the online service whether I like it or not, and I'll get to that soon, but I like the look of the map. It looks nice, but I actually have to play the game before I formulate actual solid, noteworthy opinions of it, so that's annoying. But Mega Man 11, this was a last minute prediction because they dropped a demo of the game a day after the Direct was supposed to be up last week. So this was pretty much a given for this to be in this Direct. They talked about Mega Man 11. Looks solid. Looks nice. Coming out October 2nd. Pretty soon. I'm probably going to get it. I have the Mega Man Legacy Collections 1 and 2. And the X Collections. So I don't know. Do you guys want me to Let's Play that or stream it? I don't know. Like, I do want to play the Mega Man games. I played a little bit of 1. Just to get a feel for it. It's good. I like it. So Mega Man 11, I'm probably going to get. It looks solid. I'm going to support Capcom and Mega Man. But otherwise, we got to talk about this though. Mario Tennis Aces is getting updates. It's getting DLC, like free updates. And they're getting these updates all the way into next June. Mario Tennis Aces is going to get updates for the next year or so. That's pretty big for the game. Because one of the most common complaints for Mario Tennis Aces is that it was lacking in content. Like Mario Tennis Aces, it was a good game. It built a solid foundation for Mario Tennis moving forward, but it was lacking in content and all that stuff. I've yet to play it. This is just what I hear, but I've yet to play it though, which is annoying to me because I actually want to play more of Mario Tennis Aces. And they're releasing like extra side modes, new characters. They revealed they're gonna drop more characters like Birdo, Shy Guy, Koopa Paratroopa, and Petey Piranha. Birdo and Petey Piranha though are the ones. Like, I'm happy those 2 are being added. Like, thank God. Now, they just gotta add Pauline and Cappy. Pauline at the very least. I just need Pauline, and I'll be very happy. She deserves to be in more Mario spin-offs after Mario Odyssey. I swear to God, man. Cappy, too. Cappy feels almost as, if not just as important as Pauline does, in my opinion. Like, Cappy will feel like a nice bonus. But you add more Mario Odyssey characters, like Pauline and Cappy, Lots of people are going to be happy about that. Like, add those two, please. And then Nintendo talked about the Capcom beat 'em up bundle. A bunch of Capcom games are coming in this bundle. Some arcade games that have never seen the light on a console. So this is the first time they'll ever be on a console, which is cool. I don't got much else to say. I'm not really interested in this sort of stuff. If you like Capcom, if you like arcade games, you could probably get this for like, I don't know how much. I'm gonna assume like $20, $30, but like, yeah, not much to say. But I might gotta talk about this. New Super Mario Bros. U is getting ported to the Switch. New Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. I repeat, new Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe. A new Super Mario Bros. Game from a system Nintendo wants you to forget about, getting a deluxe port. It makes some sense. At the same time, it doesn't. I would have taken Mario Maker though. Like, I'm pretty sure more people would have taken Mario Maker more than a new Super Mario Bros. Because, like, don't get me wrong, New Super Mario Bros. U is a good game. It's designed well. It's good. It's fun. But it's the same thing as the like you know how Nintendo fans give Call of Duty crap for releasing the same old, how the games don't look or play that different from each other. New Super Mario Bros. Embodies that to a T. Like, New Super Mario Bros. DS, that was a good game. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, another good one, but it looked a lot like its predecessor. It was still good. New Super Mario Bros. 2, almost exactly like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, minus the multiplayer and the fact that, like, Reznor was, like, the midway boss for the world. That was literally the only difference between the two. And the New Super Mario Bros. U, it practically enforced that even more. Like, it added more dynamics to the level themes, but it was still the same level themes. And, like, they add new power-ups each game. New Super Mario Bros. 2 didn't really have that many new power-ups, but they add them, but the gameplay feels so similar to one another. It's like, why even call it new at this point? Like, it plays a lot like past New Super Mario Bros. Games. That's why Mario Maker felt like such a breath of fresh air, because it was designed between New Super Mario Bros. U, World, Mario Bros. 3, and Mario Bros. 1, and you could just make new levels, but this is like, it's a good game, but I would have gone with Mario Maker. Like, this is such a weird option for a port. I'm not too down by this announcement. Like, if it's $60, that's when we're gonna have a problem. If it's $60, this game does not need $60 again, because it's a Wii U. Like, it's gonna go straight back to the Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze problem, because that game is the same exact one as it was on Wii U. The only difference was Funky Mode. And you could buy Tropical Freeze on Wii U for $20 now, as opposed to $60 on the Switch. Like, that's, like, oh my god. Like, people are not going to sit easy with this new Super Mario Bros. Being ported to Switch. What they are changing, though, is that, like, Toadette is playable, and Nabbit is taking the spot of Blue Toad. And Toadette has this power-up where she could transform into Peach, or what's really called Toadette. But you could already smell and see all the Peachette fan art and hentai and shit. Oh, man. Poor Toadette. Poor Peachette. But New Super Mario Bros. U, I'm gonna get it. Like, I like Mario. I like New Super Mario Bros. 2. Not just New Super Mario Bros. 2. But the whole series, like, just please make this game like $40 or $50. And port Mario Maker while you're at it. Like, you would have expected, like, Mario 3D World to be ported, or Mario Maker. Like, other Mario games would make more sense than New Super Mario Bros. U. That's the thing that's throwing me off. Like, why this, and not Super Mario 3D World? Because Super Mario 3D World, that's the linear version of 3D Mario. And Mario Maker is the best of the 2D Mario games, essentially. It makes more sense with those than New Super Mario Bros. But either way, I'll take it. I don't mind. Katamarl, Damacy, REROLL. It looks good. The funny thing was, the only reason I know of this character is from a cartoon from Cartoon Network that aired like 8 years ago called Mad. Does anyone remember that show? Like, think of it as a childish version of Robot Chicken, but not that childish. It got away with some extremes, but there was this one bit, I think it involved Rayman, and Katamarl was thrown in there somewhere. I can't recall specifically, but I know Katamarl from a skit from a cartoon on Cartoon Network. I don't even play the game. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, wait a second, I know this guy. Who is this guy again? Oh my god. So it was funny seeing he got a game on Switch, which is cool. Here's the thing that wasn't cool though, Nintendo Switch Online. This is the only disappointing thing in my opinion from this Direct, because a lot of the stuff they talked about regarding Nintendo Switch Online, not even a lot, everything they talked about regarding Nintendo Switch Online was the same exact stuff we've heard before. We're getting NES games. As we're subscribed to the service, more will start rolling out. We're getting cloud saves. We get to play games online. And like, there's special offers, which they didn't even go over. And they talked about the app, which is awful, terrible. They did a bad job going over this Switch Online stuff, man. I'm sorry, but they're not doing justice with this thing. Cause here's the problem: people commonly say, "Oh, it's cheap. It's 20 bucks." That's not the issue people have with this online service. Like, no one is complaining about the price with this thing, right? The people are complaining about value. It's the value you come with the service. Like people don't go to a Walmart or a Best Buy to buy a barbecue for the summer because it's cheap. They want a good barbecue. They want it to do what it's supposed to do, right? Like, say there's like this really crappy charcoal barbecue for like, I don't know, like $100, and then there's this really good propane one for $200. Like, you could cook so much more. It's not even like just a barbecue. You could grill like hamburgers or hot dogs on. The $200 one, you could cook like pancakes, bacon, all that other stuff. That's primarily because my parents actually own a grill like that. But like the charcoal barbecue, $100, $201 offers you a lot more. That's probably not even that good of an analogy, but like, Switch Online, it doesn't have regular messages like all its competitors do. It doesn't have native voice chat like all of its competitors do. It doesn't even have basic usernames, which all of its competitors do. Like, the basic elements of online, Nintendo Switch Online isn't even gonna have. What we're paying for is not that different at all from how it was free. It's cheap, but like, it's not getting any better. It's barely getting any better, if at all. We're getting NES games. Big whoop. You could get an emulator online. You could hack your phone. You could hack your Wii. You could hack your 3DS. You could hack your Switch even. You could hack your Wii U. You could buy NES and SNES and DS and Wii games and all that stuff on the Wii U and 3DS virtual eShops. There's the NES Classic and SNES Classic. There's so many ways of getting NES and SNES games, mainly NES games. Like, who cares if you could play NES games on the Switch? No one does, dude. If SNES games were on this thing, maybe we talk. Because Super Mario Kart Online, that would be cool. That might do something. But they didn't even talk about whether the online service was going to improve or not. They didn't talk about if they were going to add dedicated service to Mario Kart or Splatoon, if they were going to improve the netcode, if they were going to add some middleware type thing like GGPO did with Skullgirls to Smash, or like ARMS or Pokken. Like, it's likely not going to change from how it is right now. And now we have to pay for it. Like, there's reasons why people do not like this online service. It's justified to a T why it's not good. I get why. It's annoying too. And then we have like NES styled classic controllers that Nintendo's releasing. Like, I think you only get 2 in a package and it's $60. I would have gone with like $50 or $40, to be honest, personally. Like, it's Bluetooth, it's wireless controllers, and they're kind of like Switch Joy-Cons, basically. Like, I kind of get it, and you get 2 in the box, so I get where it's kind of justified. I feel like it should have been like 50 or something, but I don't know. I don't care about that. I just want the Switch Online to be good. Like, that's all I care about. And it doesn't seem like it's getting there. Okay, oh, actually, no. You know what irks me too? Like, they talked about how they have these classic games, these NES games, coming to the service, and so far we have NES games, and they created NES-style controllers. There were like little icons that leaked too, and looked a lot like SNES controllers, so we're probably gonna get that later down the line, but That makes me think we're not getting GameCube games with this online service, which is really disappointing to me, because that is the biggest way. That's one of the easiest ways to get people to sell onto the online service. You get GameCube games on there, people are gonna go absolutely apeshit. I swear to God. Like, oh my God. And that's not even the thing, right? Like, let's assume GameCube games never come on the Switch. Worst possible scenario, they never come on the Switch. Okay. Stupid, but okay. At least put the N64 and SNES games on there, or Game Boy even. It seems so stupid how they're just starting off with NES, and they're just branching out slowly over time with all these other console, like Wii U had NES games right off the bat. Why do we gotta wait for other games to come out slowly, dully? Like, come on, man, this is so annoying. Like, this isn't 2008 anymore. This is 2018. You think they'd learn by now? Even Discord offered to help them integrate voice chat into the system, and they said no twice. Like, come on. Oh my God. So stupid. I swear to God. Oh my God. Let's go back on higher notes. Like, they talked about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. Talked about the bundle. Comes out next November. Not next November, like 2 months later. 2 months from now. Excuse me, Jesus Christ. It looks good. I'm gonna get it. It looks like a good, cute little remake of Yellow. Diablo 3, Eternal Collection. You could play as Ganondorf in that game. That's pretty cool. It's good for Diablo fans. More third-party support. And speaking of party, Super Mario Party was talked about, like I predicted. Got shown off. Releasing next month. Cannot wait to play this one. This one looks like a really good Mario Party. Cannot wait to play this one. Oh my God, there's a lot of characters. The boards look a lot like classic Mario Party boards, which is exciting. Thank God. And then Game Freak. Like, Game Freak is working on an exclusive title for the Switch called Town. It looks cool. It looks cute. The music in that trailer reminded me so much of Full Arbor Town from Pokemon Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire specifically. Not just Ruby Sapphire Emerald. But, yo, it looks cute. And the City Skylines Nintendo Switch Edition, I don't know anything about that game, so I can't even say anything about it. Diamond X Machina, that got shown off a little bit, and it's releasing 2019. It's cool. Yoshi's Crafted World, I was right about that. The Yoshi game on Switch, it's now being called Yoshi's Crafted World, and it's coming spring of 2019, not January or February, not early, it's coming a little later in the year. Makes a lot of sense. It looks cute, looks very solid. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it. I don't know if I'm going to pick it up, but it looks really solid. I like it. Asmodee Digital, Carcassonne, I don't know if I pronounced that right. The Lord of the Rings living card game in Pandemic. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know anything about those games. I know Asmodee is like this virtual board game type of thing, but I don't really care about those. Kapp'n's Universe Munchkin, those two I don't know or care about either. Sid Meier's Civilization 6 is also coming to Switch. That's a pretty big one, because I think that's a popular PC game, and now that's coming to Switch. Like, that's pretty big. That's a pretty big deal. That was one of my last minute predictions. Like, actually, no. Well, kind of. It was one of my last minute predictions, but like, it was announced within this past week because it wasn't in Direct. And then Starlink. I predicted Starlinks later on too. This was before all those updates came out too. Well, actually, Starlink didn't even get announced or updated before the Direct, so this was the last minute prediction I had. Starlink Battle for Atlas. They showed off the Star Fox bits. The Star Fox bits look actually kind of cute. I like it. I'm actually weighing on actually getting the game because of the Star Fox portions of it. So, yeah, that's weird. The World Ends With You. I was right about that. That's coming out next October. Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That was another later prediction I got that I didn't put in that video. So that's another one. And then they showed like a brief montage of all these different third-party games coming to the Switch. Warframe, Just Dance 2019, FIFA 19, Team Sonic Racing, was right about that one very briefly, NBA 2K19, NBA 2K Playgrounds 2, LEGO DC Supervillains, and then they just unleashed a lot of Final Fantasy stuff towards the end. Like Square Enix knew Nintendo Switch Online was kind of crappy, so they're like, alright, we got you. Boom. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles Remastered Edition. It got announced at the Sony event a couple days ago, but hey, it's coming to Switch. Boom. Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition HD. That was also announced prior, but we're showing it off here. Boom. World of Final Fantasy Maxima. Boom. Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon Everybody. Boom. Final Fantasy 12, The Zodiac Age. Boom. Final Fantasy 7. Boom. Final Fantasy 9. Boom. Final Fantasy 10. Boom. Final Fantasy 10-2 HD Remaster. We have 9 Final Fantasy games on the Switch. Dude, that's a lot of Final Fantasy on the Switch. That is insane. That is crazy. Square is doubling down on Switch support regarding Final Fantasy, because now we have Final Fantasy 15, the Pocket Edition. Crystal Chronicles, which was on GameCube, is coming to the thing. World of Final Fantasy Maxima, Chocobo's Mystery Dungeon is coming. And then we have Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 10-2, and 12 coming to the Switch. We're getting actual Final Fantasy games on a Nintendo console. Like, holy crap. Ever since Cloud was in Smash Bros, that like opened the gates for a lot of Final Fantasy support. Now we don't even have to worry about, like, I'm pretty sure Cloud is, like, gonna stay now in Smash Bros, given how popular he was, and now with all this Final Fantasy support. Yo, what if Noctis gets announced as an Echo for Cloud? Oh, wow. But, yo, I'm completely on board with all this Final Fantasy support. Like, I might get Final Fantasy 7 on the Switch. I already have it on PS4, so I'm debating on it. If it's that good of a game, I might get it on Switch, but I'm definitely getting 12, 9, 10, and 10-2 on the Switch. Maybe even Final Fantasy Pocket Edition and Crystal Chronicles. But 9, 10, 10-2, and 12, I'm definitely getting those on the Switch. Like, I'm so glad there's all these Final Fantasy games now on the Switch. And then, speaking of, like, Cloud, Smash Bros, they got into more Smash Bros. They talked about a Smash Bros Ultimate Bundle. That thing was leaked a while back. That turned out to be true. You have the original 8 on the dock. They have Smash-style Joy-Con. It looks dope. You can, I think you could buy the bundle. Yeah, you could buy the bundle November 2nd, and it comes with a download code, but not like, no. Not like you get a download code and you can play the game on November 2nd. I think that's like almost a pre-order code or something like that. And like, you could put the download code in the Switch, but you can't play the game until it releases on December 7th. Like, I was thinking, like, they're releasing a bundle a month early, and then they have that code. I'm like, no, you can't tell me you're releasing Smash Ultimate in a bundle a month early. Like, at least make the game separate, bro. Come on. But no. That's like some, it's almost like you're buying the game in advance, kind of. That's basically what that is. And then they opened with an intro cinematic that looked a lot like Animal Crossing. And it turned out to be Isabelle confirmed for Smash Ultimate, which everyone else was predicting except for me. So, I'll take that L. I don't care. Isabelle looks actually pretty solid and adorable in Smash Ultimate, bro. And the funny thing is, on Twitter and Facebook, there's a lot of salt over Isabelle's inclusion. Like, holy crap, dude. God damn. Like, she doesn't even look like a bad character. That's another thing, right? Like, I thought she was gonna stay an assist trophy. I thought Isabelle was, like, gonna remain an assist trophy in Smash Ultimate. I was wrong. People who were expecting Isabelle in Smash Ultimate, everyone thought she was gonna be an Echo for Villager. They were wrong. She's a semi-clone, much like Lucas is to Ness. Dr. Mario is to Mario. Falco is to Fox. Pichu is to Pikachu. Like, she's a semi-clone. And what that means, she's her own original character. That's like the best scenario they could have given Isabelle as a newcomer in Smash Bros. And the intro to get to that reveal, like, it was cute that they did it in style of Animal Crossing. It looked a lot like an Animal Crossing. Some people even thought it was an Animal Crossing game they were talking about. And the people were like, and then they said, no, she's in Smash Bros. And then, oh my god, she's in Smash Bros. I mean, I thought it was Smash Bros. At the beginning. And then I'm like, oh wait, it could be Animal Crossing, but it's looking a lot like a Smash Bros. And then Pete comes in with that letter, and then I'm saying to myself, oh no, it's Smash. Yeah, it's Smash. And then she looks like a really solid fighter. She might be more close range than Villager is, because Villager's a sonar spacious type character, excuse me. And like, she has the same neutral B she could pocket, she has the same up B. she has like 2 other moves that are the same as villagers too. But her down smash looks different. Her side smash is definitely different. Her side B's different. Her down special, she puts a Lloyd Rocket in the ground, much like Villager does with the tree, but it goes up. Oh yeah, her grab. Her grab is the same as Villager's. Like, Villager was definitely used as a template for Isabelle, but she's not a Villager Echo. She's her own character, like a semi-clone. Again, like Lucas and Pichu and Dr. Mario and Falco. Like, I thought this was a good reveal. Like, wow, people are so upset over Isabelle being announced for this. Yet, they're talking about, like, how, not everyone, like, a few people that I've seen, like, how she doesn't fit in Smash, yet we have characters like Rob, Duck Hunt, Villager, Wii Fit Trainer, Pac-Man. Like, really? You're gonna talk about which characters fit in Smash and not? Yeah, we've had, like, 6 examples right off the bat. Like, if Isabelle is more close quarters than Villager is, I might even try her out. Like, if that fishing pole is her grab, if that's her grab, oh my god, that is a ridiculous grab, bro. Holy crap. But, oh, another thing too. A lot of people who were expecting Isabelle to be an Echo for Villager in Smash, turned out that she was a semi-clone. Like, Sakurai managed to give her tools and moves and mechanics that made her work as her own character, than an Echo character, excuse me. This makes me hopeful that Shadow might have more of a chance at being a semi-clone than most of us think. He could still be an Echo. He could easily be an Echo. Not saying that's not going to happen. But now his chances of being a semi-clone, though, are even higher than ever. I say Shadow's going to be a lock either way, but seeing Isabelle here as a semi-clone makes me more hopeful of Shadow being a semi-clone too. So hopefully that comes to pass. And then they end this direct by tying Isabelle being in Smash Bros. With an Animal Crossing teaser. Animal Crossing is coming to the Switch in 2019. We don't know what form it'll take, but just like Metroid Prime 4, they just dropped the logo, coming 2019. Animal Crossing is coming soon. Some people were like, Animal Crossing ain't gonna happen. I said it was gonna happen. Oh, that's a funny thing too. Going back to the Final Fantasy stuff, right before they showed off 7, I'm like, but is 7 coming to Switch? 2 seconds later, Final Fantasy 7 shows up on the screen. I was laughing hysterically at that. I'm like, commentator's curse. Holy crap. And now with Animal Crossing, like, I got that one right. I got a lot of predictions for this direct right, honestly. I got the Luigi's Mansion 3DS thing right, Mario and Luigi Bowser's Side Story. I got the Luigi's Mansion on Switch thing like half right. I'm like cheating here, I know. Mega Man 11, I predicted that later, so I got that one right. I got Switch Online, but that was a given. That was kind of a given. Super Mario Party, of course, I got that one right. I got Yoshi right. I'm glad I got Yoshi right. I got Civilization 6 right. That was a later one. Starlink was another late one, but I got that one right. World Ends With You. ZW Chronicles 2. I predicted Spyro later on, but I got that one wrong. Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 Pocket Edition. I was iffy on Crystal Chronicles, but they showed that one off. I was hoping for Geno to be announced for Smash. He's going to be saved. I'll get to that in a second. I was right on Animal Crossing, though. I'm glad I was right on Animal Crossing. But regarding Smash Bros., like, I think they're going to announce Geno in a Smash-focused Direct specifically. It's funny, because a lot of people were either expecting Skull Kid or Pokemon, like Incineroar, Decidueye for this Direct. They got swerved so hard. And they just got Isabelle instead. That's so funny to me. And Isabelle looks like a good character, too. Like, I'm glad Animal Crossing's getting more characters put in Smash Bros. Like, I think Isabelle would be the other one that would deserve it the most. So, it's funny. It's funny. Geno, I think, is a lock. I'm gonna make a video on more final newcomer predictions. The final roster for Smash Ultimate. I'm gonna make more predictions for that because I think we're still gonna get a decent amount of more newcomers. I think we're gonna surpass like 80 if we count the Echo Fighters too. We're definitely gonna get like around 80 or so newcomers. I'm pretty certain we probably will. Because Sakurai's like, oh, we're not gonna add too many newcomers. Shoves in like 9 newcomers already. Like, come on, come on, man. Like, also, instead of making Echo characters, if you make them semi-clones, I think that would be like the best scenario because they're more original than they are carbon copy, and it would save development time more than just creating them as an entirely original fighter altogether. So there's all that. But regarding this Direct, I thought this was a really strong Direct. I thought it was a good one. The downside was Nintendo Switch Online. They handled that one very badly. But there was a lot of announcements, lots of stuff coming to Switch. Ports, new games, remasters. Like, there was so much variety thrown in here. And there's a lot to look forward to in 2019. Between Final Fantasy, between Mario Tennis Aces updates, between Luigi's Mansion, between Yoshi, between Animal Crossing, Metroid Prime. Yo, there was a lot in this Direct, dude. Yo, dude. And this year isn't even over. Like, oh my god. Like, they killed it with this Direct, honestly. Outside of Switch Online, they kind of killed it. Because this year, we have Smash, Mario Party, and Pokemon to look forward to. But we also got, like, Splatoon 2, Mega Man 11, updates, I mean, not like a Splatoon 2 version update coming this year, but like, we have, I'm going over this list right now, Mega Man 11, we got that. This year specifically, Mega Man 11, Pokemon Let's Go, Super Mario Party, and, does Diablo come out later this year? I already forgot. Starlink, World Ends With You, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Torna, The Golden Country, a couple third parties here and there, a few Final Fantasy games for this year, Smash Brothers, and next year we have Luigi's Mansion 3, we have Animal Crossing, we have Metroid Prime 4, we have Splatoon 2 version update that's probably going to come near the end of the year or later, we have Mario Tennis updates, we have New Super Mario Bros. U for some weird reason, we have Town, we have Yoshi's Crafted World, we have frickin' like 5 Final Fantasy games coming to the Switch later. Like, there's a lot to look forward to in 2019. They're already... Yo, and, like, assuming Pokemon, like, Gen 8 is still gonna come out in 2019, like, Animal Crossing, Pokemon, and Metroid are gonna be the big hitters for next year. Look, Jesus, Nintendo. God damn, Nintendo. Wow. I was iffy on New Super Mario Bros. Like, that, like, yeah, it's a port, but that's like another casual, like, 2D Mario game for people who didn't play it on Wii U to enjoy. So that's there. Nintendo Switch Online was like the only downside, but otherwise there was a lot of stuff here to look forward to and talk about. Lots of casual stuff, competitive stuff, like, there was a lot of variety. That's the thing I appreciate about this Direct. There was a lot of variety. That's why I'm probably going to give this Direct like a 9. Because there was just so much there to dissect. They threw in so much. Lots of third parties, lots of Final Fantasy, and then Smash is on the way, and then we have an Animal Crossing coming, we have Yoshi coming, Metroid coming, lots of updates to games that are currently on Switch like Splatoon, Mario Tennis. Like, Jesus, dude, oh my god, there was a lot. This Direct was good. This was a really, really good Direct. That's all I gotta say. Thank you for watching or listening. Let me know what you guys thought of this Direct. You thought it was a good Direct? You think Nintendo Switch Online isn't living up to how it should be? Let me know down below. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more regarding Isabelle. Stay tuned for more regarding Smash. Stay tuned for more regarding Nintendo. I gotta try and, like, I gotta, like, finish more schoolwork stuff. Because I have a 4-hour break between classes on Mondays and Wednesdays. I gotta take advantage of that and actually make more videos and upload when I get home. Because, yo, I want to make more Smash stuff now with Isabelle being confirmed, because there's a newcomer video I want to make again. Just to clarify, there's a stage legality list I want to go over for competitive Smash players. Oh my god, there's a lot of stuff I want to make for YouTube. There's a Sonic video I still have yet to make. There's like 3 Let's Plays I have to finish. Oh my god, there's a lot of shit I gotta do. Yo, oh my god. This Direct was good though. Thank you for watching, have a good night. Stay super.